Welcome back, everyone. This is Dark Silence from Dark Silence Reviews. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like and subscribe.
GENIE Reprise is by publisher East Asia Soft Limited and developer Tangak Bador. It is an action-adventure game and its size is about 16.72 gigabytes on your hard drive, maybe a little bit more with the updates. Welcome back, everyone. Dark Suns from Dark Suns Reviews coming at you with our second installment of our overview here for officially GENIE Reprise. This game is mostly a walking sim from what I've noticed. There are 16 achievements total for the game, and it should roughly take you, I would say, anywhere from 2 hours to 2 hours and 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 at the most if you get lost. There are some instances in when you can get lost. Throughout each chapter, you're going to acquire an achievement. Obviously, there's 16 chapters in total. Each one is different variations, and some are longer than others, depending. What your first task to do is to go and collect these little shards or diamonds that will eventually unlock memories, which then you'll have to be able to go to walk around after to step on these pedestals that start glowing. You'll be able to find them pretty easily. They're like blinking, like a pretty defined pillar of light in the sky. But there are some instances in which the map will be a little bit more confusing. I will have a full walkthrough or playthrough up that's non-commentary for this game if you wanted to check that out as well. If you just wanted the story, or you just wanted to check it out for yourself without any interruptions or overview. This game I think is currently available on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation. I'm not 100% sure on Steam, but a majority of the game is a walking sim, and you eventually collect certain things like this that'll unlock some poetry. So you get some nice poetry and some really nice looking backgrounds from here and there. Not really much else on the controls. I believe there is one area in the game in which you will have to interact with some statues, which is the A button. And then after that, you just kind of walk around and go from point to point, take in the scenery and the views and whatnot. The difficulty level on this game is probably a 1 out of 10. Definitely not a difficult game at all. You'll just have to make sure to get through, whether you're playing it little by little or you're just watching it instead of playing it yourself. Like I said, I'll have the video up, the full 2 hour gameplay. You could also use it as a walkthrough. But yeah, 16 different levels. Not very much else to say about this one. It's an easy completion, easy achievement hunter or trophy hunter game. Definitely recommend it if you're into poetry or if you just like walking sims in general and backgrounds and scenery. They have some pretty cool little locations in the scenery. I will say that they kind of popped out a little bit. I kind of enjoy a walking sim from time to time, but it is not my main go-to. But I definitely recommend it for people who like poetry or walking simulators or just uh, scenery walkers in general. Or, if you're an achievement trophy hunter, definitely up your alley. With that being said, not very many buttons are going to be pressed in this game, so it's pretty clean cut. There is a button that you press, I think, in order to fast forward the chapter at the end, which is the X button. I think you hold down the X button to make sure it fast forwards after the poetry gets told. If you don't want to listen to the poetry, obviously, you could skip it if you really wanted to make it even quicker. So you could probably cut down maybe I want to say an extra 30 minutes cut off because there's quite a few poetry segments in the game. Anyhow, hopefully you all enjoyed this overview segment or section of the game as well. Like I said, I'm hoping for the best on these. Hopefully you all enjoy them. I'm really looking forward to your thoughts and your comments and what you think about them in general or how they progress depending on how much you like them. We're gonna start soft and then see where we go from there. If these tend to stay on the channel, then so be it. Anyhow, once again, thank you all for watching. Happy gaming, everyone, and I will catch you on the next overview.